In 2003, I finished my degree. I'd just come back from Canada and I started doing a career in personal training. Just after my undergraduate degree, I was doing several jobs in doing some physio work for a team and working in retail, also doing some corporate sports and whatnot. So I've always been engaged in the sporting sector, and so I was a personal trainer for a year and a half and doing some coaching just voluntarily and working with other volunteer groups. And then after about a year and a half of working as a PT and doing long hours, I burnt myself out, and a friend of mine suggested to take on a teaching career because she said, you always work with kids and you really enjoy it. Well, have you ever thought about teaching? And she happened to be doing teaching at the same time, so I went back to university, did my graduate diploma in education, and here I am. Yeah, so I'm a trained phys ed and science teacher, health teacher, and as is the nature of schools, you tend to teach in multiple learning areas. I've taught English, drama, mathematics, outer ed, HAS subjects and whatnot. In my last role, I was being a small school, running the phys ed department. I had a very small staff under me, but I work in agricultural college, and so here I find myself teaching religious education. But also this year I'm teaching Year 8 health, as well as being involved in the Jumpstart program as well, Year 10 Jumpstart. So, just a teacher currently at Nagel. Do what you love. I started a university degree, a double degree in forensic psychology. And you always think that's what you want to do. In Year 10 I wanted to be a marine biologist, but that was short-circuited with a really bad experience, a work experience where I had to label a box full of shells for a week and a half. And then so my first degree, I started doing a double degree in forensic psychology, right? And I thought I liked it, but I hated it my first year. And they said, you come back because you see I could do the work, I just wasn't engaged in it. My second year, I just really hated it. And so after going away for a year and then talking to some careers advisors, they asked me, what is it that you love doing? And so, being brought up as I was, first generation refugee, my parents are big believers in doing something really academic, getting a big job, pay as well. Sport was just a thing that you did. And so sport was never on the radar, although I loved it so much. And I guess my words were, I love sport. I really, really love engaging in sport. And so we talked about a few courses, and when I started my sports science degree in 2000, I loved every moment. And so what I often, my biggest advice to young people is to do what you love doing. Whatever you wake up to and what inspires you, what gets you going, what makes you stay back late at night or wake up early in the morning to do, whatever your passion is, do that. Because that's not work anymore, that's something you love, it's a hobby. If you can get paid to do your hobby, then that's even better, isn't it? So I guess that's my advice too, do what you love.